Hi, this is Patrice Gaines and welcome to the Light Channeler. Today I want to use my spiritual mailbag and answer some of the questions from viewers. This bag actually belonged to my grandmother, Ethel King, who was quite a diva. She used this as she attended church on Sunday in Washington, D.C. So I'm going to reach in here and I have a question that is from Paul of Charlotte. And Paul has a little note first. He says he'd like for me to address the topic of oneness on the show. It's a word/concept, he says, that I have personally struggled with. My mother, way before anything about oneness was ever being discussed, used to say, "You are not God and God is not you, but you are in God and God is in you." So Paul says, I can wrap my brain and heart around that definition, but I'd love to hear someone else's perspective on it. Boy, Paul, there's a lot that could be said about oneness, but I'll tell you the way I like to visualize it is the way when a child is drawing, we've all seen these little drawings, we've done them in fact, where when we're little and we draw our little people and we draw a house and there's a sun up in the corner. And so I think of that as our world, and then if you take a crayon though, and if you were to shade everything on that page, then that would be God. So that God would cover the sun and God would be in the house and God would be in the person, just as your mother said. And all of that would also be in God and an expression of God. I don't think that we have an understanding really of how much of a one we are. I think of it as during the time I'm talking to you, there are people who are transitioning out of this existing, and there are others who are entering and being born. All of that, all of those souls, all of those people are changing life for us. They are connected to us, even though we don't see them and we may believe we don't feel them. I think we don't really understand, though, that in fact we do feel them, that they are of us and we are of them because we are all one in God. And that's pretty much it, Paul, for me. We could go on, but I'll just offer you that little simple explanation. And so until I see you again or talk to you, I'm wishing you peace everlasting and great love always.